Tyler here. Just sitting here and having a drink, and thought I would do a quick video. Hopefully you can see this. My Freedom Munitions 9mm came. I hope some of you guys took advantage of this special. I'm not sure how much longer that discount code is running. So get on it. If you don't know what I'm talking about, look back through my videos till you see the one about the great 9mm deal. So this video, as you can tell from the title, the next 5 guns I want to get in no particular order, like my wish list for my next 5 guns or 5 gun projects or whatever you want to phrase it. So this is in light of my recent video about the AK and the AR. I've decided to keep the AR. You know, I've built it. I've got too much. It's just a fond relationship with a boy and his AR. You know what I mean? So it's hard for me to get rid of it at this point. Even if I can turn it into multiple other guns, it's hard to let go of it. So instead of you know, being like, oh, it's gone and here's a new AK-47, and you know, fill in the blank other gun, I decided that I would do a video and tell you kind of what the next 5 guns, like what's in mind, 5 guns that I want that are within like price range. You know, like any one of these guns I could theoretically buy in the near future. Again, these are in no particular order. Obviously, we'll talk about the AK-47. I did have one of the commenters on my last video had mentioned getting an AK-74 because it shoots the 5.45 cartridge instead of the 7.62 cartridge. I actually, especially now that I'm keeping the AR, actually want the 7.62 cartridge. 5.45 is really similar to 5.56, so I'm gonna, especially now that I'm keeping the AR and I'll have a 5.56 gun, I want the 7x62 or 7.62x39. So AK-47 is on the list for, you know, keeping my eyes out for a good deal on one. I want to get a Remington 870. I know that seems dumb, and like you're like, oh Tyler, dude, they're like $350. You just go get one. Yeah, I just don't have a lot of money. To be honest, I just don't have a lot of money, and so for me, like thinking about stuff like that, guns and everything, I have to put a lot of thought into it before I buy them, because I have to make sure that like when I buy a gun, it's the gun that I want for the next 6, 8, you know, 10, 12 months. It might be a year before I can buy another gun. So when I buy a gun, you know, it's got to be like well thought out. Like this is the gun that I want for sure. So a Remington 870, and if I get a Remington 870, I'd like to get one and get 2 barrels for it. I'd like to get a longer barrel so I can actually use it for hunting, you know, like spring gobbler season and whatnot. I've never actually really been turkey hunting, so I hunt everything else, so why not turkeys too? And then I'd like to get a short barrel, an 18-inch barrel for around the house, you know. I also have a long range. I want to make a budget long range rifle. I have like a project in mind for that. I know that Weatherby makes a Vanguard Series 2 is what the rifle's called, and they guarantee 1 MOA or better from the factory. So I like looking at those. Maybe a Savage. I know I already have a Savage that I use as my deer rifle. So maybe Savage is another option. Obviously the Remington 700, but those are a little more expensive. I'm trying to keep the rifle in the 500 or less price range, because obviously then you still have to get optics. And there's a company, who was it that did, there was somebody that did a video about budget sniper rifles, and they were using a Lucid scope. It's a 6-24 power scope with a mil-dot reticle in it. That, of course, it only works on 24 power because of the focal plane. But anyway, it's like a $350 optic, so it's not by any means like a Leopold or you know, what is it, Schmidt and Bender or whatever it is. I can't. Yeah, Schmidt and Bender, I think. I can't remember. Anyway. It's not a high dollar scope. It's, you know, obviously, like I have a Leopold or Leupold, however you want to say it, on my 243, that's just a 3 to 9 power, regular scope, and the glass is phenomenal on it, crystal clear. I'm not expecting that out of this scope, so but it looks like a good option. Sorry for all the dinging that's going on, by the way. If you guys can hear that, I got my computer in the other room dinging, my phone's dinging while I'm trying to film on it and everything. Anyway, the fourth gun, like I said, this is not in any order or anything, but another one of the guns that I want to get is a Magnum revolver. My family has a cabin in the mountains near here, and we go out there a lot and ride around. And of course, I don't go anywhere without a gun, but especially like when I'm out wandering in the woods and stuff. I generally have a rifle with me, but a rifle can be cumbersome, and just carrying like my M&P, to carry my M&P around or something like that, just not really doing it for me when I'm out in the woods hiking around and stuff. I'd rather have something a little bigger. Not that we have bears and coyotes around here, but not like we don't have a problem with them attacking people really. But I'd like to have like a Magnum revolver, at least a .357 Magnum. I know that my uncle, before he passed away, had a Ruger Blackhawk 41 Magnum, and I can't remember who my family got that after he passed, but I might try to see if I can buy that from them. That would be kind of cool to have his. That way, not only do I get a Magnum revolver, but I would have his Magnum revolver, And then the last thing is I'd like to get some kind of subcompact, compact, or subcompact handgun. Really a small one, something I can put in a pocket. For a couple of different reasons. Like one, like wearing dress clothes, it's always weird to try to carry a gun. Dang, somebody's blowing me up over there. I'm sorry about that, guys. Listen to that. Are you listening to that? That's stupid. Craziness. Anyway, when you're wearing dress clothes, it's kind of awkward to carry a gun, even if like inside the waistband, outside the waistband. Like unless you're wearing a sport coat or a suit jacket or something, it's just awkward to try to conceal a gun. So for that, and then like when I'm around the house, like if I'm rocking sweatpants or something, like just put it in my pocket. And then when I'm out and about, like and just carrying, then you got a backup gun. So I entered Gary Mandevan's giveaway for the Beretta Nano. So if I win that would be sweet, because that would be like cut one gun off the list without having to spend any money really, except for like the transfer fees and stuff. And it's a 9mm, so there you go. I already got a 9mm, so it wouldn't be a new caliber. So there you go, guys. I hope that was a pretty quick and painless video. My 5 guns. Kind of the point of this video is like, you guys do a video of the next gun, 5, 3, 5, however many you want, guns that you want to get that are on your list. And then, comment and say, hey man, I made a video too, come check my video out. We'll say, screw YouTube, and they're taking away our video responses. We'll blow this thing up. So, you guys go out, make a video, tell me what kind of guns you want to get, your top 5 guns that are on your wish list or whatever. Not like, oh, if I could have any gun, I would have this. No, like realistic, what guns you want in your near future, what guns you want to be able to get. Make a video, comment below, send me a message or something, say, hey man, I made a video about that, check it out. Pass it on. Then do the same thing with you guys. We'll get everybody making videos about this. It'll be awesome. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching my videos. Please like, subscribe, share, all the good stuff, all the good. And that's it, man. That's all I got for you guys tonight. So remember that this is America, and it's your freedom.